Hey there web folks, so today we are going to talk about race cars. You might be wondering why this is a web design or coding or freelancing channel, but why? Because F1 racing has some great lessons for us in the fast moving web world. So let's dive in and see what F1's recent big changes can teach us about doing well in web design, coding and freelancing. First, see the F1 comeback story. So here's what has happened in the past few months, I think past 4 or 5 months. For the last 2 years, Red Bull, one of the F1 team, has completely dominated. Not 2 years, but 2.5 years has completely dominated the F1 world, won almost every race. In 2023, they very often finished 22 seconds ahead of everyone else. But in the past few months, things have changed. Recently, I think the last race only, McLaren, another team in F1, won by 22 seconds. The lead driver, Lando Norris, won by 22 seconds in that Grand Prix. And another driver who is multiple, world champion, Lewis Hamilton, who didn't won in the last 2 years, has won 2 races in the span of 1 month only. This isn't just about fast cars. It shows us how never giving up can lead to big wins. Someone winning by 22 seconds by miles ahead of everyone and continuously doing for the whole season where there are a lot of races, can bog down morale of other teams. But now I'm going to tell you how this relates to our web work. Now you might ask, what does this have to do with my website projects or getting new clients? So let me explain and give you the whole context. First, new tools change the game. While F1 changes are not that fast, relatively new changes come, new rules come. Just like in F1, things can change fast. In web design, new tools pop up very often, especially after the introduction of AI and this whole AI revolution. The new tools pop up very often that can really boost your workflow, be it in the design phase or the development phase. On our end, like how Relume has helped us a lot in our design process, making it more seamless with the clients. Creating sitemap for the client is all done through AI and we refine it through our experience, which makes the whole design process way faster. Or how a recent tool called Form Connector, I recently stumbled upon this tool called Form Connector that lets us link Webflow forms to Airtable, Notion and Salesforce all inside Webflow. I will be making a demo video for this tool next week, so make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon. In the meantime, I have attached the link to the tool in the description box below, so you can check it out and see how it works on your end. But I will for sure create a Loom video for it. So always keep an eye out for these game changers. Second, lots of competition. Just like F1 teams race to win, we compete for clients and projects in this busy market. Third, keep going. F1 teams didn't quit when one team kept winning. We shouldn't give up when things get rough either. Fourth, new ideas matter. F1 teams always try to make their cars better. We need to keep improving our skills too. Fifth, small things count. In F1, tiny changes make a really big difference. If you follow F1 a lot, very subtle changes can impact a lot of things. In F1, tiny changes can make a big difference in the whole way the car behaves, be it the weight of the driver or any other changes in the car itself. So in our work, small details in design, how we build in Webflow or even in our cold emailing scripts can really matter to our clients or potential clients and affect our success. Now let's look at how we can use these F1 lessons to boost our web careers. First, think long term. For example, in F1, teams work for years to catch up to the top team. Don't expect to win right away in your end. So tip for you is don't expect to win right away. Be it getting new clients or creating something really beautiful right away. Build your skills and build your build your sales game, build all the other skills and client list over time. Second, learn from everything. If I give you the F1 examples, teams study after every race or every weekend when they lose and think about how they can improve after each race. Just like that, learn something from every project, every proposal that you send, every pitch that you make, even if it doesn't go well. I will give you an example. We lost a project last week, and I immediately, when the client told me that we are not going with you, I just emailed them that asking the reason behind what I can improve, or my mail was what was the main reason that you didn't go with us, and they gave me the reasoning, and the conclusion I made after that is I need to improve my sales process. So whatever stage you are in, just make sure that you learn something from every step. Third, be ready for the change. So in F1, teams change their cars based on each track. Sometimes what happens is when they are doing this practice run, they see that let's say this floor is not performing really well, so they go back to the previous floor and do these changes. So team changes their cars based on each track and maybe the downforce, and they keep bringing upgrades. So in your case, keep up with new trends and be ready to learn new skills, be it in the sales or everything. Be ready to learn new skills. Fourth, always try to get better. For example, in F1, teams make small improvements every race. They bring in new upgrades so that their car performs better than the last weekend. In your case, set small goals to improve your work or business each week. Reflect back on maybe on Friday, whatever that you did, what worked, what didn't work. Maybe do a couple week in a couple of weeks, and start improving. Then fifth is work with others. For example, in F1, it's not just about the driver, it's about the whole team. In your case, join groups, work with others, don't be afraid to ask for help, and make sure when you're joining communities, you contribute to that community or that group. You help other people as well, so that when the times comes, you also get help. Sixth, look at how you're doing. Just as I said, in F1, teams use data to make their cars faster. After each weekend, they analyze that data and keep on improving. Just like as I've said in other example, reflect back on what you have done, use feedback, and look closely at your work to keep getting better. You can do at the start, like every 2 weeks you can do, or maybe you can do weekly review as well, whatever works for you. But refine your work over that period of time, so that all your design process, your Webflow development process, your sales process starts improving or improves by each pitch. So remember, in both F1 and web work, winning isn't always about being the biggest or having the most money. It's about keeping all at it, trying new things, and always getting better. Your big win, that dream client, that amazing project or money goal, it's possible. Keep pushing, keep learning, and keep working towards what you want to accomplish. Your finish line is just right out there. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the biggest problem that you're facing in your web work, in design, in coding, or in freelancing, or in sales process, marketing, whatever it is? What is the biggest problem that you're facing right now? Tell me in the comments, and let's come up with some ideas how you can improve on each of these areas of your workflow, and maybe I can help you out on that. Also, as we are creating this F1 related video, I've got some cool news. I just got tickets to my first F1 race, and can you guess which one I'm going to? Leave your guesses below and I'll tell you the answer in our next video. Until then, keep working hard and making great websites. See you next time.